Hello everyone, today I want to showcase how to beat Hawkins Forest with this Robin and Sabo&Koala team. This team was used also from Me Machine YouTube and another Japanese player. I leave the links in the description. One important thing that I didn't showcase is that at least the level 2 barrier penetration on low is necessary to in stage 17, because to beat low, one low, his barrier must be pierced in order to kill him. I don't usually discuss about forests and guides, but I want to try it out for the first time. So please tell me if the guide is appreciated, and I will think to do more stuff like this. So in order to win, it's necessary starting the adventure having at least one receive orb towards Robin. This is especially useful to survive the stages onward until stage 11, I think. The stage against Shiro. I will provide also a guide in this forest on how to beat it and the enemy actions, HP and attacks values. So the first opponent is Okiku. She has 1.8 million HP and she attacks for 5,000 of damage each turn. She doesn't do something really dangerous at all. She only blows away friend captain and disperses your captain. But other than that, she's not dangerous at all. Just use the receive orbs you have to heal each turn and kill her as quick as possible. Trying also to keep matching orbs to change to rainbow orbs so you can boost against the next stage in an easier way. In this stage the enemy is right, so he's not very dangerous at all if you have the receive orb. He has 2.2 million HP and he attacks for 8,000 each turn. Each turn he seals your orbs for one turn. But other than that, he doesn't do anything dangerous at all, so just kill him as fast as possible. Versus Hold'em in this stage, here is where the forest gets really difficult. He starts with a one-turn barrier, a good barrier, only for that turn. He burns and puts on himself a threshold damage barrier for 5 turns. He has 4.2 million HP and attacks for 12,500 of damage each turn. You don't want to remain for too much long in this stage, because he damages you each turn for a lot of HP, only starting in the first 4 free turns, but after the 4 free turns he will deal you 15,000 HP plus this 700 attack extra damage. You don't want to keep him below 30% of his HP, because he will clear all buffs you have, and will despair and bind the entire group basically for 10 turns. So yeah, below 30% and you're doomed. So in order to prepare for the next stage, you need to have and use support Sanji, and use Robin special to at least have 3 receivers for this stage against Kinemon and Kanjuro. So one thing important you need to remember for this stage is that you don't want to keep them below the 30% threshold, because they will basically kill you, like 40,000 damage or nearly that. The basic stats are for Kinemon 1.5 million HP, 10,000 of damage each turn. Kanjuro, same damage, but it only deals it only has 1.88 million of HP. They will, as you can see, lock perfectly all your orbs for 4 turns, and they rewind the top and middle characters. It is necessary to kill them before turn 3, or at least in this case of my video, kill only Kinemon in the first 3 turns, because they will Kinemon will despair for 10 turns your captains, and basically it's game over. Or you can stall on Kanjuro, as I did for all the turns, in order to recover all my units and all specials rewinded. As I said before, you must not attack him too much, because under the 30% threshold of HP he will kill you. There's nothing to do. Robin special is too important to keep, so you mustn't use her. In this stage, the boss is Shiro. He has 4.2 million HP, and he attacks each turn for 18,000 of damage. The first attack he does cannot be reduced in any way, shape or form, so you must tank it. He starts with 3 turns of death up, poison immunity, and 2 turns of orb seals and special. 2 turns of special bind and 1 turn of orb seals. Basically, you don't want to wait after he puts his rainbow shield of 5 turns, because he will completely blow away your captain, so it is game over. So what you need to do is kill him before turn 3. Even if you reduce his defense shield, he has 100,000 of defense, so even he doesn't have his shield, cannot be killed, basically. Even if you try to lower Shiro defense, he will nullify all your actions and will increase his defense by 5 turns. So you must remove his shield and not lower it. In this stage we have Jack. Jack has 10 million HP and attacks each turn for 20,000 of damage. As you can see, he drops your chain for 1 turn. He has delay immunity and makes strong and dex orbs not have advantage. He will despair your captain for 5 turns and will change into a quick type. In turn 1, he will attack you and will put a stage damage area, which will reduce your HP by 50% each turn. On turn 2, he will remove all buffs and will paralyze your group for 1 turn and will burn you for 2 turns. If you wait for turn 3, he will kill you. He will kill us, so you can't wait. In this stage we are against Zoro, Osoba Mask and Wano Law. The one important thing to know about this stage is that you can't stall at all on Osoba Mask. He will kill you basically. Their attack is not too dangerous, only 5,000 each turn, not so bad. And they have roughly 2.4 million HP each. The attack pattern is like this. Zoro, only at the beginning and after turn 1, he will seal you the top right, bottom right and center left units for 4 turns. And we put all protection for all the group. You can stall on Zoro or on Wano Law, but if you stall on Zoro, is a problem because he will put again the bind, and if binds our groups, we are basically screwed. We need to kill, of course, Sanji, because not only he will buff all units by their side for 1.5 or 2 pair of their attack, but after turn 4 he basically does a nuke damage and will bind our ship for 99 turns. So yeah, not stalling on Osoba Mask is important. If you decide to stall on Zoro, you must remember that on turn 3, like Sanji, he will put a special restriction of 1 turn for 20 turns. one special each turn for 20 turns. Sorry. Sanji not only will boost attack for twice the value or 1.5 the value, but also recovers HP by 2 million, which it's not really a good idea stunning on Sanji or letting him alive. On this stage we have again Jack as an enemy. With this team it's not very dangerous at all to deal with him. He just changes its type to Dex. This roughly is preemptive 20% HP cut to us, and will put 3 turns of attack down, damage barrier, and damage threshold barrier. It will not allow the delay or death down. He attacks roughly for 80,000 of damage, which is reduced by our captain, our ship, so it's 9,000 damage, sorry. And one thing to keep in mind is that we'll double attack, so it's necessary to have the receivers to survive this stage. With this team you just continuously attack him without any danger, because under the 20% of his HP he will do nothing, and it's basically easy kill for our team. Jack has roughly 6.3 or 6.1 million HP, I think. So the next stage will be Kaido. So in this stage we are against Kaido. Kaido has roughly 8.1 or 8 million HP, and he attacks for nearly 30,000 of damage each turn. He hits like a truck. He is also double attacks, because he puts you at 10 or 12,000 of damage, and also puts damage increase debuff, which will increase your damage gain, and after that damage it will deal you 20,000 of damage. The first thing he will do, he will put you 5 turns of burn. That burn will deal a lot, I mean a lot of damage, roughly 25,000 of damage if you hit a perfect. So it's better avoid dealing perfects if you can't remove the burn effect. It doesn't do anything below the 20% threshold, so you're safe in this kind of situation. And he is immune to everything. And he will reduce your HP gain and by 99%, 90%, something like that. Basically, healing is you cannot heal, and it will change to a stronger unit. After he dies, he will back up, will be back for 3 million HP, and special seals on your units for 3 turns. So Mancheri and Shiro will help with that. And After that, just kill. Sorry. He will deal 15,000 of damage to the burner, not 25,000 damage. It's a bit too much. Sorry for the mistake. He will rewind all quick units special by 2 turns. As preemptive. Sorry for didn't say this too. So, the last stage is Hawkins. He attacks for roughly 80,000 of damage. He has a whopping 26 niche million HP, quite a lot. He despairs your captain for 5 turns, and his type changes basically on which captain you bring. If it is a strength, dex or quick captain, it will change to the opposite. When it's a int or upside captain, it will change to, into the same color as the captain. Also, he will increase his defense for 2 turns. That defense buff is insane. You can't touch him. Basically, it's infinite defense. You need to get rid of it. If you wait 1 turn, he will do 3 types of actions randomly. 1, or he will paralyze your entire group for 2 turns. 2, he will put an attack down debuff for 2 turns. Or he will special bind, if I'm not mistaken, all your team for 5 turns. When its HP is low, I don't know personally what he does. Nobody really does know what he does. And so the island is over. Now I want to showcase his ship. One thing to say that his ship will 100% guarantees that will upgrade each time you try it. So it's kinda nice, you don't have to spend too much cola on it. His ship is quite good actually. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Tell me if you like it and I will try again. Bye.